How to Survive and Thrive After Divorce. Hi Swans, I'm Yvonne, your marriage and divorce coach at Black Swan Relationship Academy. Today, we will look at how to survive and thrive after divorce. I'll be back to talk about this and so much more right after this. Divorce is among one of the toughest experiences you'll ever have to cope with. It is also important to remember everyone feels and experiences divorce differently. The way you feel at the beginning and the intensity of your emotion will change over time. These changes can be difficult to manage if you had hoped the gulf between you would somehow fix itself. During the divorce, you had to re-educate yourself, make decisions on your own, attend meetings, not forgetting the mountain of paperwork you had to sift through in order to terminate your marriage. Whilst this process felt overwhelming at times, frightening, and had you somewhat out of sorts, you got the job done, being disappointed, mad as hell, and sad, or just numb. Your goal was to get through, obtain your divorce. The thought of your freedom and life beyond kept you grounded. Now, as you look around your new life after divorce, your sense of time and what to do with it is different. Even if you're struggling and fighting to keep your head above water, your mind and heart may be focusing on the past and who you'll become. You've entered the finding yourself stage, taking care of you. Here, you will want to feel shame. I'm asking you not to. There is no shame attached to putting you first. You've earned the right to this, and boy, do you deserve some time to love on you. Here, I would encourage you to download Black Swan Relationship Academy and check out the self-care course, where you will learn to deal with the stress, anger management, managing your emotional intelligence, and much more. Discovering and taking care of yourself will include preparing for what's coming in your life and learning to let go. Take time to consider the role you played, good, bad, or indifferent, that led to you here, the end of your marriage, your story thus far. Let go of the blame game. Remember, it takes two to tango. You're now in the driving seat of your life. Here are 5 things about life after divorce, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Point 1. It's gone, your life as you know it. Remember, life as you know it is over. You will want to keep things the same because of the children. You can't face the prospect of change. You may be worried about downscaling, or worse, you'll lose your friends or social standings. We know no matter how amicable the end of a marriage was, divorce has a way of turning our lives upside down. Divorce will take you outside your comfort zone. Divorce is about change. Ideally, you would start to process these changes during the divorce. And if you haven't, your life after divorce is going to be harder, not just materially, but psychologically and emotionally. The sooner you come to terms with your new reality, the sooner you can adjust, redirect, and start shaping the future you want. Here at Black Swan Relationship Academy, the soulmate attraction system is designed for this kind of heartbreak. Here, you're encouraged to take a deep dive into your past, how your family dynamics shaped you and made you the woman you are today, and much more. You may not feel it yet, but inside this vast unknown of life after divorce, there is a great you wanting to emerge. Point 2, certain friends and family have disappeared. Divorce means change, and you're probably feeling this socially and family-wise. It's a new awakening for many of us. That friend we thought was so tried and true have disappeared or become mute. It's as if they thought your divorce might be contagious. This hurts, especially if you had little or no friendship outside of those you formed with your ex during your marriage, especially if your friendship didn't go beyond the shallows. And family, for them, it's simple. Blood is thicker than water. They will side with the family. The space left vacant by others, it's important to get in touch with you. The hobbies and interests you were putting off, now is the perfect time to revisit them. Push yourself outside so you shift your mindset to take up an activity you've always wanted to, but never had the time to. Now may be the time for that longed for trip to places far and wide, or volunteer to that worthy cause you support. Whatever you choose to fill your void, fill it with like-minded people who are committed to recreating a healthy lifestyle.
What are you looking for? What do you bring to the table? Here's my number, he says on the dating app, and you have to figure out what you're going to do with that. What do you say when you really like him and want to be unforgettable on the app, at the party, in the moment? What do you say to set boundaries and standards in a high-value, sassy, sexy way and still be taken seriously? What if I told you that we have created a 20-page downloadable PDF full of Black Swan scripts with exactly what to say to him for the unforgettable woman, and it's available now? And if that wasn't enough, what if I told you that I'm giving away a free sample script version that you can use immediately for free? To get both the free version or full version, all you have to do is follow the link in my bio and become unforgettable.
Point 3, an empty house. Coming home after work, making dinner for yourself, eating it alone, and not having someone to share your day with as a way of making you feel like you have no purpose. This is even the case with divorced women who didn't have a lot to say to their ex in the evening hours while married. If you have children, the silence in your home when they're away staying with their dad can be deafening at first. All the sounds children make means lives are being lived, and the emptiness left in their place can leave you feeling lonely and unanchored. Who are you if your children don't need you? Remember, this is a phase. This too will pass. You will overcome. Use the time for something positive. Reflect, read, take yourself on a date. When was the last time you took yourself to the theatre? Or go for a long walk? Discover something new in your neighborhood. This time is important to your divorce recovery. You must come to terms with yourself and rediscover who you are before you can rebuild your life in a meaningful way, or even show up whole and healed in your next meaningful relationship. Point 4, the shock of being replaced. Even if you wanted the divorce, it doesn't make the pain any less when you realize he's replaced you. I can still feel the hairs stand up on the back of my neck when I think back to that time. That was the hardest time for me. I hit rock bottom. It's the having to accept I could be replaced. Studies have shown men who run into relationships while in the divorce process or immediately after are responding to the feeling of loneliness or his idea of what happiness is. The odds that this next relationship will be any happier than yours with him are very low. It is simply not doing the work you know you must do in the early phase of your life after divorce. To help lessen the pain, try to avoid contact with your ex when possible. Develop a new daily routine that cultivates you. Forge out new friendships, immerse yourself in life's beauty while making time to metabolize all you have been through. And point 5, learning to let go and adapting to the unknown. When you were married, you had certain visions of your future. You probably had dreams of how you would retire, where it would be, who your social circles would be, and what you would do. Divorce has changed all that. In your life after divorce, one of the hardest things is accepting that you must let go. Let go of all the dreams that involved him and, yes, of course, others. You must grieve and take stock of all the losses you have lived through and recognize that you may not be grieving your husband so much as you're grieving the way of being and the fantasy that was your marriage. While in Black Swan Relationship Academy, the Breakup Cleaning Masterclass is there to help you handle getting over the breakup, as well as giving you tools to heal from that breakup. Letting go means letting go of the idea that you can control everything. Life after divorce can be painful. It can also be crazy, but it is not a static time. The journey is not over. It's just reached a particular fork in the road where it's time for you to process your grief and reconnect with you and who you want to be. Is there life beyond divorce? Yes. Your canvas is blank. The slate is wiped clean. You and you alone have the power to paint whatever picture you want on your canvas of life. As you stare at, wondering, be assured you have no idea of the joy that is set before you. So why not let go and let God? I dare you to pick up that paintbrush, begin to paint a picture of you attracting a new love you're longing for. If I've said anything that has resonated with you, if you'd like to take this further, check out the link in the description box below and book a call with me. Let us look at how you can begin to heal your heart and walk into a better future. In the meantime, it's been wonderful sharing this video with you. Until we meet again, take care. Have a fabulous day, my darlings. Goodbye.
Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway? And what are you going to start practicing right away? Those 3 things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look, and I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all your comments and we want to see how you are growing. And we will see you on the next video.